everybody, welcome to Thoughts and Treasures. It's Connie. Alright, so this is what I got. We got ourselves a little cutting board, and I'm telling you, I still don't like them X's. Look, X marks the spot. We're going to paint that in the back. We got a little farm thing that says, life is better on the farm. I'm telling you, we got the farm issue going off. Connie's brains. I don't have brains, that's the problem. It makes her mouth go non-stop. Hey, I did pretty good talking to myself yesterday. I got to give myself a pat on the back for that one. It's nice seeing all the pinks now. Because everybody else used to come on and go, what's the GGs for? What's the G's? Now it's like it's actually working, so that's good. I'm so happy to see that. It does. I'm going to start, Jude, you know what? I'm going to start telling people that it is part of my condition. It's part of my illness. It's part of my disease, whatever you want to call it. Condition, I don't know. What do they call it? What's the proper terminology for what you're diagnosed with? I don't know. Because when I was growing up, it was called Cunnese syndrome. And then they started calling it Cunnese dysplasia. It's a syndrome, but it's a thing. Well, let me put you in, Laura. Is it Laurie? Laurie, comment again. I got your last name. Is that how it's pronounced, Laurie? Laura? I don't know. I suck at names. That's part of my condition too. I'm going to start putting all of that in there. I hope you will follow. What condition my condition was in? I don't know. The condition of the condition. SCHOER. And you get a free entry into the buzzer giveaway. If you guys are new and you don't know what that is, I do have a timer that randomly goes off. When it goes off, whoever's name is at the top of the screen gets an entry into the buzzer giveaway. Now, if you see a lot of the GGs, hey, Carol Ruth! Oops, Connie. Carol, your time's coming. I'm telling you, it's got to be spontaneous. It's got to be my brain not functioning right. But I guarantee your time is coming. It's gonna be something. Cause look, Vicky has been called Valerie. Justin is Jason. Gosh, how many other people have I called on here? Different names. I'm trying to think. You guys just stick, so it's like, well, I have never called Vicky Valerie again. But don't worry, your time's coming. Just be prepared. It might be something. Woohoo! Can iron-on vinyl be put on a painted piece of wood? Jan, I'm thinking about that a second. Hold on. I've never done it on wood. I know it can be done on like mugs and stuff. Can I ask why you're asking that? Because I mean, there's a reason why I'm asking. Like, is there a reason why you want to put iron-on vinyl onto wood? And that is T. Bryant. Look, I got black stuff on. You can tell I could cut this because it came all up on my the sides. You see smoke. Carla's Creations. Why not? I mean, Thank you, Brenda. I didn't call you anything yet. I said I guarantee your time is coming, though. I haven't done it yet. I've never oopsed on your name yet, but I guarantee that my track record, I guarantee it's calling. I guarantee it's coming. It's going to be called something. I don't mind. I'm just glad you guys joked about it. I mean, I'm serious. Like Justin has. See, I do it on now it comes to my head. Justin has a sense of humor, so it was an oopsie in the beginning. I mean, I really screwed up his whole thing, and now it's funny. But I really do. I have a hard time with people's names. Not that you know, you got all these stuff coming at you. You're trying to do a million things, and it's just like boom, boom, boom. Jude, go get some sleep. You Oopsie Tuesday. Say it's not only me. I mean, it's not like I called Justin Peter. I called him, you know, it was very close, but I don't know how I came up with that. But anyway, but I was waiting for the comment to come back on the wood. I mean, I honestly don't see why you can't. I mean, we could try it Monday if you all want to do it. Am I leaving you? No, I'm going to get ready to paint. Oh, Jude's leaving. I am the boss of you, Jude. Jude won't even let me call Vicky's mom. You're just, oh, okay, you said you were just curious. See, now, the only reason I ask is because a lot of people that calls him Jason as many times as I've done. See, now, I do it as, maybe she, ooh, I wonder, maybe, it's Jason, would you? See, now, I do it as a joke, and he knows I do it as a joke. But, and it was just funny that it happened the way it did, but... He does have a sense of humor, so we're good. Hey, Patricia! We have a good time here. This is like I said, I craft, but I want this to be a place where you guys can come and have laughs and have a good time too. At the same, well, maybe laughter up here, crafting down here, you know, kind of similar. But, getting back to the vinyl on wood, the only reason I ask is because someone had asked me a while back, because they think that heat transfer vinyl, HTV, is, or iron on, is better, like if they're making a sign to put outside. Crafts and comedy, there you go. And that's why I'm asking, because if you think, like if I put this on this and put it outside, the only thing that's going to get ruined without any protection would be the wood. This isn't really treated wood, so I mean, if you were going to make this sign and you knew you were going to hang it outside, I would paint the sign, I would poly whatever. Which one is it? Not polyurethane, the polyacrylic. There you go. I would polyacrylic it, and then I would put my decal on. You can polyacrylic over it if you wanted to. It's not a problem. But vinyl does not need to be covered. It is weather safe. You can put this in water. I have done decals for boats before, and there's not a problem. It stays on. I have decals on my car. Since I bought my car is a 2016. I got it in October of 2015, and probably within maybe the first month, I put decals on the back windshield, and they're still there. So, you did put wood. Okay, so I don't see why. I mean, I don't understand why it wouldn't work, but the only reason I'm saying HTV is way more expensive than vinyl, okay? That's why I'm asking why you would do that, because this, like I said, I buy the StarCraft brand, and it is $1.05 for a 12 by 24 sheet, where you get a 12 by 15 sheet of HTV, and it's probably like between $4 and $5. So that's why I'm saying, if you really need to put something in the weather, you could just polyacrylic. You don't even have to polyacrylic over the whole thing. This vinyl would last. So, like, say if you're doing a flower pot, you don't have to polyacrylic anything. You don't have to do anything. You can put your vinyl on there, and it will be fine. it came down to colors. Really, you can't find a good variety of colors in the vinyl? Because pretty much... Well, hey, I'm here to give it to you. If I know it, I'll give it to you. I was just wondering why, because like I said, some people are like, well, I want to put it outside, and they say that vinyl, you know, the HTV is more permanent or whatever, or people say they need to cover up or Mod Podge or polyacrylic over top of it, and I'm like, you don't. This stuff will last. Your board will probably warp or get damaged or get moldy or get whatever if it's in the direct rain and stuff, elements, but the vinyl will still be good. I think they said vinyl lasts up to 6 to 8 years. I want to say something like 6 to 8 years. I could be off a little bit, but I believe they said 6 to 8 years vinyl can last on something, on your car, on your boat. And now, like I said, I made boat decals, and them suckers are in the water. I have printable vinyl on my toilet that I don't submerge it in water when I'm done, but I wipe it off, and it's still there. So, it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, let's decide what we're going to do. I want to do the chippy on this. So what color do we want to be? What color do we want underneath? We're going to do the top white. What do you think we should do underneath? And I don't want to do a lot of chippy. I just want more chippy around the edges. Oh, the candles, yes. Now, I'm gonna tell you a secret about those candles. Now, I've got 2 cups down here. One's a little warmer than the other. I did it's a similar, well, I guess it's kind of the same method that she did. I put them on these little candles, like the little tea light candles, and I just was doing like a little image on there. I was trying to do pictures. Well, I started with the little ones, but I'm going to have to tell you, please don't use the junky candles, because some of them melt really, really bad and really easy. Gray underneath? Okay, that'll work. We can do gray. Wait, I like that color. I like that choice. That's not gray. I thought that was gray. There we go. But I ended up, what happened was, because I took the heat tool and was melting it up and everything, and then next thing I know, there's wax dripping onto my floor. I was like, oh, I think I melted it too much. So I swore I wasn't doing them anymore. But hers came out good. And who was it that said, I'm going to learn never to open the paint over my project? Someone said that too, and I'm like, you know what? I need to learn to do the same thing. Alright, so we're going to... Why does this look black? We're going to do gray underneath, and we're going to do chippy on the top. So I am going to do, when I do the chippy, I'm going to do the chippy more along the edges rather than in the center. I mean, I'll do some, but you know, most of it. And you guys know I do the chippy with the glue stick. I had to think of what it's called. Guys, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know. There must be something wrong with me today. So we're going to use the elephant gray. We're going to paint this up, and then we're going to dry it. We're going to do both sides right away so that I can get the back done. I think this needs to be mixed up. That's what the problem is. I'm like, what's going on here? Hold on, let's mix this. Someone once said to mix it this way, and it doesn't feel like it's doing anything, but it does work. Cheryl! Yay! All right, let's try this again. All right, that looks better. Oh, and we have Sue Dotson again. Whew. So, if you guys are new, I do like to ask a lot of input for you guys. Not that I can't do it on my own. I just think it's more fun and engaging with you guys rather than going, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. Unless I'm doing it for an order or something, I don't mean as long as it's good. Permanent vinyl can last up to 8 years. So I was removable 3 years. See, so I was pretty darn good, Jan. Thank you for the Google. So I said 6 to 8. And like I said, I mean, I have vinyl. Now, you cannot, I will tell you, if you do printable vinyl and put it on your car without any kind of sealant over top of it, meaning like they do these UV sheets, it will not last but 24 hours. The sun will fade that paper quickly. However, even with the cover on it, it still does not last that long. I'm talking, mine probably lasted 6 months at the most. Whereas, you know, when you do regular vinyl, it lasts up to 8 years. I mean, mine still looks completely brand new. It might have like a little nicks or something in it, but overall it looks still brand new on the back of my car. Mine was put, what's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So mine's going on 8 years. It still looks good. Yes, I just did the digits again. Don't be judging. Mrs. Google. Hey, you know, Ross's doctor called him Dr. Google. Because he's like, well, Google said that, now Ross will research. He won't just take one thing that he reads on Google and say, okay, well, you know, it said that I have this, you know, he will research and research. And I'm like, if he was at the library, he'd probably sit there for 12 hours and, you know, read every book he could read. Because Cheryl, 99% of the time, they don't think, or you didn't do anything and they don't have anything to pin it on. I think it was Jude that had from, hey Carolyn, look, I made it over here, that they got something from years back. I think it was Jude. If it wasn't Jude, it was somebody else. You Google everything. I mean, that's what I do. Especially when those things come up and say, so, you know, so-and-so passed away. I'm like, yeah, let me Google it first. Thank you, Carolyn. Yeah, I definitely, I mean, and you can't read just one source. You got to read several of them, but I mean, that's what I said. Jude, I said, I love you. Weren't you the one that they got you for something way back, like several years ago, or am I mistaken for somebody else? Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. A two-sided flag. Cool. Thank you, Carol. Oh, Carolyn Barnes is here, too. Carolyn. I got two Carolyns. Let me put Carolyn B next to you. When you got into Facebook prison, didn't they get you for something? See, it might not have been you. I don't know. Facebook prison, they put you... See, I don't even call it jail anymore. Well, they got you for something you posted like years back. Or maybe months back. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it wasn't even you. Carolyn, we're making, well, we finished this. Let me show you what we finished first. we did finish this from yesterday. We got it all. It's so stinking cute. I love it. So tonight we are making this little board. Okay, it was you. All right. It was something they got for like whatever, years back, days back, months back, whatever. But it was. She'll never leave us. But this one's gonna say life is better on the farm. But I'm gonna do the chippy look on this. But I'm gonna chippy mostly around the edges. So we're doing the undertone of the gray, and we're going to do the top in white. One time they said you shared too much. Yeah. Well, one time we laughed too much too, or something silly. They get you for the dumbest things. I always say, make sure how hard you LOL, or how, because they think you're having fun, and that was it. Right, okay. All right, that's what it was. I knew it was something previous. I know my friend Victor used to always, this was before even Facebook became really anal about things. And I think they really became anal over the past couple years. And it's not their, no one knows what their community standards are, first of all. But he used to always, and he didn't care, but he used to always get into Facebook jail. And him and my friend Ron basically were the two of them. I think it was like a competition between them. But he would repost something that somebody else posted, and he would get in trouble for it. But the person that posted it to begin with, not a thing happened. Your cat is laying on your lap, and my dog is like, aww. Yes, I am in Maryland. Sorry about that. If I missed your questions, people on here probably know more than I do. I tell them I'm an open book around here, so there's not much I hide from you guys. Like I said, I answer anything and everything that anybody asks me. As long as it's asked nicely. Somebody comes on here acting nasty, then I surely am not going to talk to you. But honestly, if you have a question, ask away. Don't ever feel that you can't ask. I've had people private message me too, and I'm like, I've talked about it. You can watch prior videos and we talked about it. Yep, we are in Maryland. I'm actually right outside of Baltimore. Oh, Debbie, you gotta go to bed. And I am a night owl. Even though it's not super duper late yet. I like this gray. This is Elephant Gray by Waverly. I don't really think it looks like an elephant, though. Don't you think it's kind of dark for an elephant? 30 days for Southern slang. Yeah, why you get up that early? I don't understand why people do that. But good night, Debbie. I appreciate you being here. You know I'm only teasing with you. So if you guys are new to the page, we do like to joke around on here. Please don't ever take offense to it. I don't. We have a good time. We joke around with each other. Jude said BRB. BRB. All right. Let's get the glue stick. I was trying to see what I did with the white, but I will need that. So I'm going to do a lot of the chippy, and now I don't know which side was which, but that really doesn't matter at this point, because you can't see either side. Okay. I wanted to make sure you couldn't see any of the X's, because I surely don't want that being on there, but I can't see anything on either side. Okay, so we're good. So it doesn't matter. So I want to get a lot of the chippy around the edges mostly and keep the middle more solid, so that when we put our decal on, you're going to see more of the white. And I don't want a lot of the chippy behind it or around it. So I'm just going to go along the edges and up the handle. And I don't do the whole thing, I just go around in spots. And I always use this. I think it's the easiest way to do it. Thank you, Vicky. Isn't it cute? I'm telling you, I don't know, for some reason this week, I do a lot of farmhouse. I do like farmhouse, but should I use a brush? I'm going to use a brush. But for some reason this week I have really stuck with the farmhouse theme. I don't know why. And we are just going to give it a nice coat. I always feel this is too thick to... And you're going to see, with using the glue stick, I feel that you get this crackly look first, because obviously it's the glue. But then you can just scrape it off and you get your little chippy look. So you can always just leave it this way and do your crackly look, or you can do... Oh, we have Vicky! It's Vicky! Let's see here. Let's see if I can clean up the edges that I made a mess on. Before I dry it. Oops, don't want to do that. I am usually on between 8:30 and 9 at night. That is my normal time I go on. I am making a mess. What's going on here? So I hope you will come back I hope you will follow and come back and visit. If I come on earlier, it's usually if I'm in an event. Guys, I think it's not... Trying to wipe up the sides before I go any further. Alright. See how it's starting to crackle over here? And that normal is because of the glue. Yeah, I'm usually on between 8:30 and 9, unless I'm in an event, and usually at that time varies. So tomorrow I will be on late. Well, probably 8:30ish. Normal time, not late, normal time. I am like making a mess over here. I am very farmhousey. I'm not blingy. I'm very, let's call it the farmhouse. I do a lot of, if you can see up there, just different sign making. I do a lot of work with wood. But I would have to say I'm more farmhousey, but I do other things too. It's not all cows and chickens and moos. Just happens to be this week. Good night, Brenda. It just happens to be this week I'm sticking with the awesome. I will see you then, Patricia. let's just take that. I think Connie really needs to stop painting and doing everything tonight. Good Lord, she is like making a mess over here. Don't ever say what else can go wrong. Really, really, do not ever say that. Awesome, I hope you will. All right, let's get this dried. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but it seems like I have to finish the whole week with something farmhousey because, like I said, every day this week I've done something farmhousey. I'm not sure why. Oh, I thought you... now, did somebody just say you were Brenda goodnight? Patricia. Now, wait a minute. Didn't somebody... Wait a minute. Did they... Look, y'all playing with me here now. Who did that? Who did that to me? I think y'all do it on purpose. And honestly, you could leave it just like this if you wanted to. Okay, thank you, Nora. You saw it too? All right, see? Somebody said goodnight, Brenda. But goodnight, Patricia. We can go that far. But see, now you can leave it like that, and it's got that chippy look around it. So you know, when everybody talks about doing the chippy look, I'm not a huge fan of just the chippy. Okay, it did say it. No, because if I didn't pack, Jude, if I did not pack for Ross, we would be going on vacation with nothing for him. He packs nothing. Absolutely nothing. And if he did, he would probably pack a pair of underwear, a pair of pants, and a pair of socks, and a shirt. That's all he would pack. Nope, Ross has never packed anything. Now this is what you call, this is what I like. This is what I call. Anybody go through baby wipes as much as Connie does? Goodness graciousness. I'm going to dry this just a little bit more. Make sure it's completely dry. They can. That's what he would pack. And make sure all this glue, everything is dry completely. When I put this decal on it, it's going to... I mean, what would they do without their significant others in their lives? I mean, I honestly don't know. Ross would be like, oh, see? I'm telling you, it is. Now, Jude, again, I'm going to sit there and be honest with you. I do overpack. Okay? I have the most horrible problem now. Is that a woman thing too? He packs really good. I'm gonna tell you, thank you. Okay, good. It's not Miss Me. I literally, it's still wet here. Why is it still wet? If we're going away for the weekend, I feel like I'm packing about six outfits and everything. I can't even make up my mind what I want to wear here and have a closet full of stuff. But when we go someplace, it's like, I don't know if I want to wear that. Well, what if it's cold? What if it's not? Now we went away to Lancaster, and like I said, I packed several shirts. I needed 2 sets of clothing. I packed probably enough for 4 days, but I never packed a sweatshirt, and I needed one. Well, I don't want to spend money either when I go. If I'm going to spend money, I'm going to spend money on something fun, not clothes. I mean, well, some people like to buy clothes. I mean, if I find something that's cool, that's clothes, I'll buy it. But, you know what I mean? But I didn't bring a sweatshirt, and I needed one, and I was like, that is odd. I usually, you know, you never know. It was cold up there, and then people were freezing me out with the air conditioner. I was like, ooh. Oh, I'm horrible with overpacking. All right, so now we're going to put our vinyl on. We'll cut a piece off of here. So yeah, I can. Jude, nope, that's not you. Seriously, Ross would, honestly, that would be what he would pack. He would pack a pair of shorts, a shirt, because he would be wearing the same thing too, so he would just need a change of clothing. I'm like, you're going for 6 days. He goes, I'll just alternate them back and forth. I'm like, what if you spill something on yourself? See, that's my thing too. And we have Carolyn Barnes. That's my thing too. It's like, what if I spill something on myself? What if, you know, I get dirt, you know, the cow hits me. I mean, I can come up with a million scenarios to why I need 15 shirts with me. I tell you, when we went on the cruise in 2019, and it was horrible too, because we left here in Baltimore in winter. So you needed winter clothing. And then when we got down there, it was summer. So we needed, because we went to the Bahamas, we needed summer clothing. So I'm like, no. Yeah, never again will I do that. At least I want to have the same clothing for the entire trip. And then I could just pack 15 of each. Honestly, we took 2 suitcases. I probably had 1.5 of them, and Ross had half. You just never know. I mean, come on, seriously. All right, so let's get this on. Whew. I think that's more of a woman thing than a man thing. Men don't care. Women, oops. Always be careful. Go slowly. All right, so what I just did, for anybody that doesn't know, if you guys, for my new friends, Diane's DIY and Designs. Hold on, let's see. It says follow next to you, and I'm going to follow. I'm following you now. So if anybody is new, I do a lot with the Cricut. I do a lot with the glowforge. This was actually cut out on my glowforge. We're going to leave the back just plain gray. But this was actually cut out on my glowforge. That is still... See, I got to dry that because that is still wet. And if I mean, it really doesn't matter because it's chippy, but... I want a nice dry surface. And the decal was cut out on my glowforge, and we just put it onto a transfer paper. And I got something on the back of it. Got something on the back of it. So yeah, welcome, welcome. If you are new, just hashtag new, and you'll also get a free entry into my buzzer giveaway. Do we center? I'm going to center. the life, mostly. I was going to try to center the cow, but I think I want the cow off-centered. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. Yeah. I was going to center the cow, but then I decided no. Hey, Gail, how are you? Yes, welcome to hey, Barbara. Welcome to all my new friends. If you guys are not following, please decide to hit that follow button. It helps my page grow, and I want you to become part of the family here. Lori, I got you. Is it pronounced Lori? Is that how it is? If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, or, you know, just, I know you might have said it already because I did ask, but just say it again if I'm saying it wrong. Is it Lori? Sydney, how are you, my friend? I got you. Hey, Jerry, I'm doing good. How about you? All right, so I don't ever use one of those. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, do I have one here? Yeah, I do right here. One of these little squeegee things, you'll see people use them. I don't ever use them. I just use my fingers. It just makes it easier. I mean, but I won't say I never use them. I hardly ever use them. But when I take the transfer paper off, the transfer tape, it is Lori. Okay, I am saying it right. You just want to be careful, and I'm not so worried about it taking some of the paint off because we have a chippy look going on. But you'll see when I take the when I show you the transfer tape, you'll see what I'm talking about. So you just want to go slowly. Don't rip it off because some of it could still be stuck onto your transfer tape. You want to make sure all of it is down. So you just go slowly. And if you go back and forth a little bit, like it works a little bit better too. Instead of trying to pull so hard on one direction. One direction, isn't that a band? From the top. Let's cut this piece off. The little cow head's going to be a problem, so we're going to go over this direction, and we're going to pull over here. And you can do that too. Doesn't always have to be. You can cut a piece off. If one's giving you a little bit of a fit, you come up from a different direction. Looked like it was coming up. It wasn't. Sometimes with the glue, that's why the head's giving me a little bit of a fit, because the glue is still there. Hey, Melissa! Sent me to the barnyard. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate you. Sometimes with the glue being there, it kind of prevents the vinyl from sticking. But do not fear, because once it dries too, it will hold that on as well. Stuck my finger right in the glue patch. If you come up from a different direction, and he's on. Let's push him down, and look. Life is better on the farm. So my dilemma was, since the cow is kind of off-centered from the life, should I center the life or should I center the cow? So I kind of did a little bit of both, but we're good. So, hey, look at you with a social life, girlfriend. Oh my goodness. Melissa, you can't call shopping work. I got paint on the back. I might go back and just repaint the back a little bit. All right, so now I do want to put some twine around the top. That's why I said you cannot call shopping work. I'm going to wrap some twine around here. So I am going to, let's see what I'm going to start with. She says she was at work. That's not true. You only got 4 things today. Jackie, I can, sure. I sure can. If you want to message me, guys, I do decals. Yesterday I had the dog mama shirt on. So what that kind of shirt is, it's a sublimation shirt, but it's a direct-to-film sublimation. It's a little bit different than a regular direct-to-film, and it's a little bit different than a sublimation. I really do think they show up better on a white shirt, but I can put them on colored shirts. It's just, it mutes them out a little bit. So I'm experimenting a little bit on how they all work, but I've done several. I do tote bags. I do little pouches. I've got some little pouches on the way that I'll be doing, and I'll be selling them off. So I'm going to go back over this, and it needs to be completely roughened and all covered. But I want to go up the handle some, and then come back down, and then we're going to stick a little bow on it. So yeah, I do, like I said, if there's something you're looking for, I can definitely work with you on designing it. Connie does it all. I try to. I do tumblers too. If you guys are not part of my Tumblr group, I actually have 2 tumblers down here tonight. Good night, Vicky. So I have this little guy. This is a sublimation tumbler. They're 20-ounce tumblers, hot, cold. And I also have this one because I just, I had a drink upstairs, and then, so this is my Thoughts to Treasures tumbler. I actually have the QR code to my Thoughts to Treasures page on here, but it's just a little flower thing. So I can personalize tumblers. I can add QR codes if you want them, all that stuff. And that QR code does work. It's not just on there for prettiness. It does not on there just for the prettiness. So if you want to join that group, you're more than welcome to. If you could just, I think the link is up in my description above. I also have Telegram if you're interested in that. That is not in the link above anymore, but it is on my main page. Peep! Peep! I'm so glad to see that the GGs are working. I really am glad to see that. I'm trying to wait for this too. Not on the mugs, I haven't. Not on the cups, I haven't. I have done keychains with the songs' names on them. Spotify codes. That would be kind of cool to do, too. And I do have a special over there right now in my Tumblr group. If you are interested, I have some sarcastic sayings on tie-dyes. I should grab one to show you. I did, hold on. Since we have a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me move this stuff out of the way so I don't trip over it. I'll show you the 2 that we did today. So they come in a little box like this too, so if you're giving them as a gift. So that right now I'm offering these at $18. So this one says, I'm not trying to be difficult, it just comes natural. So it has a lid on there, the little lid, and it does come with a straw too, but it's got the little closing lid type. Ooh, it's tight. Brenda, it's you. Let me write Brenda's name down before I forget. but there's the little tie-dye kind of looking swirly design on there. See? Isn't that cool though, Brenda? You like the one? Awesome. And then this one also is one that I did. So like I said, right now these are on special until July. And then this one says sarcasm. Sarcasm, the body's natural defense against stupid. And then, isn't that cool how it like meets together like that? Now these aren't seamless designs, so by that means you can see where the actual seam is, but they meet up so good that you can't, it's just the way, it's like watercolor kind of things. But, Melissa, yours is done. Well, actually, your, it's not yours, but you know. So there's all different ones. There's like 22 of them that I have listed that are on special right now. So if anybody's interested, you're more than welcome to go over there and join the page. Look at the rest of them. Maybe think about Christmas presents. Think about, what do you call them? What do you call them people that you work with? Coworker presents for Christmas. I mean, some of them might be good for the comedy hour there. All right, so we got our little sign, got our little bow going, I mean our little twine going. Now we're gonna make a little bow. And I think I'm just going to use, no, I think I'm gonna do the same. I think I'm gonna do the same so it brings out, what do you guys think? Or should I just use, maybe I'll just use this one. Let's just use that one and see what happens. What you guys think? Or should I use, and I didn't bring the thing over, should we use a different color? What you guys think? Come on, give me something, give me something. What you guys think for a bow? Ooh, okay, when you coming, when you coming, when you coming? Because you know you make a surprise appearance, you're doing the project. Karen, see, I told you, did I not or did I not tell you? Jude can be like that. She can block you. I told you she had you blocked. I didn't know that, but yes, that was so funny. Checking these two. And you're saying this one. I mean, this one would eliminate both of them. Or I could do, we just add to it. We could put these two together. It'll fill it in. It'll fill it in. You think just this one? Or you think this one and this one? She is. She's blocking people. Jude, you couldn't live without me. Look, the shirt I was going to make tonight in my group, I was going to wear tonight. And now y'all got to wait till next week. I'm just saying. Hey, Angela! Just the black and white. You think just this? Really? You don't think I blend in too much? You don't think it needs a backer? No, just the last one has to. Just wait, what? Oh. The one with both. You mean this one? All right, so let's try that one. All right, let's make a bow with this one. So I'm still going to use 4 pieces like I normally do. I'm going to use 4 pieces like I normally do, but we're just going to find the scissor first. Just use one thing. Then we can cut it down. Look, 2 bows in one night. Oh my gosh. Whew. I haven't made a bow in, gosh, forever. Karen, we're working on her. We're gonna get her going live here soon. No, Jude's got a lot going on right now, but we love her. She pays us good money. Oh, I mean, I wasn't supposed to say that part. Colleen, are you leaving me? Good night. Yeah, we're almost finished here. We're going to put our little bow on. I might have made it too big. We might have to cut it down because I didn't figure how big the neck was, but is that even possible? Bow too big? So tomorrow I will be on at 8:30. Not sure what we're doing tomorrow, but I think I'm going to stick with the farmhouse theme only because it's been that kind of week. So I might find something, a kit to do. I think I might do a kit. We'll find something and go from there. I was thinking about doing, no, I think next week we'll do something beachy. Oh my gosh, look, we're running out. I better get to the Dollar Tree quick. It's okay. It's okay, don't fear. I have like 4, 5 bags, 6 bags over there. All right, let's go. So you guys have any big plans for the weekend? Anything happening? Are we going anywhere? We all should be like on vacation. That's what I think we all should be. Oh, I put that string away. I still need it. Come get you. Come on. Jude's going, but see now, I mean, yes, you are going on vacation, or you're, well, that's really, I mean, you're going away, but it's not for the, you know what I mean. Awesome, I'll be here. Oh, your grandson's graduates tomorrow. Aww. Gail, definitely. Melissa, that is you. Definitely get yourself some. It is the best stuff to use for raffia. Especially with fall coming. I know some of y'all just use it for the fall. I don't like how I did that. I guess it looks okay from the front. It looks off on the back, but it's not. Especially for, you know, you guys always say raffia is just for the fall. I don't know why y'all say that, but y'all do. Y'all do. But really, seriously, if you guys don't like the real raffia, and I don't enjoy that other stuff at all, if I didn't use the grass skirt stuff, I would not use raffia. So, thank you, Dollar Tree, for having grass skirts. Because I just don't like it. You like it with the raffia? Well, that's why I put it on, just for you, Melissa. With the raffia behind. You like it like this? No. Look, just for that, I'm going to leave it all. See, now, I don't like that. I don't like the way it is. I don't like the feel of it. It doesn't, no. I'll do the imitation then. You stick with the real stuff. Hey, I might have some laying around here. I'll just pack it all up for you, Jude. Oh, there's stuff coming off at me. Woo. And we're gonna stick that right there. Just under the, let me see if we do it this way. Oh yeah, that's perfect, that's better. Because I don't want to hide. All that twine I put on there for a reason. Thank you, Pam. Y'all leave my raffia alone. Let me just tell you, you can't have farmhouse. Look, I put raffia on beach. I put that stuff on everything. No. You gotta have, y'all don't know. It's pretty, just the way, okay, ready? All right, how's that? Better? Oh, what did Tracy? I missed what Tracy said. It was still on there. Oh, here, ready? Let me a little bit more. Okay, now I got it. Sorry about that, Melissa. I got it now. All right. Now we're going to pick a pretty flower to put on there. See, now the bow just goes right around there. Doesn't hide our life. But I do want to touch up the back real quick, which, before I put the flower on, I'm going to touch up the back real quick, just because I know you're not going to see it. It's okay. It's all right. But since we have a couple seconds, I can just touch it up. And just like that, it's done. Pamela, you can just message me, and when you order a transfer, oh, I got stuff on me. When you order a transfer from me, what you get is the actual, you just tell me what size let me try that again. You can tell me, like, right now, this is a 13-inch board, but it's actually, just to give you an idea of what size I put it on. And I'm going to draw it before I turn it over and give you the measurements. This is 13 inches tall, but the actual surface without the handle is 9 inches. So I put it on a 9 by 7 1/4-ish wide. So that's what it is. So when you get a transfer from me, what you get is the actual transfer. It's already weeded. It will come on transfer tape. So all you have to do is take it off the tape, put it down onto what you have, and she says she's gone. Bye, I love you. Drive safe. And call me. You're not the boss of me. And then you will get crafting and create. Wait a minute. There's another new friend. I will tell you what the GGs mean in 1 second, but if you hit them, try it. Barbara, just hit one, touch it, and see what happens. So you'll get the transfer. It'll come on. It'll come weeded and on transfer tape. Then all you have to do is put it onto your image. So like I said, if this 7 by 9 transfer the board is not what you have in mind, you want something bigger or something smaller, you just have to let me know what you want, and then I can get the decal to what you want to put it on. If you feel this is the size that you want, you just say, nope, the size that you did is fine. But I like to give you an example of how big it is. The GGs, if you are new to my page, first of all, I hope you will follow. Thank you so much for being here. The GGs are a form of engagement. I have a buzzer that goes off randomly between 5 and 15 minutes. When it goes off, whoever's name is at the top of the screen gets an entry into the buzzer gift away. However, I do not ever make any force or encourage, I try to encourage, force or make you feel that you have to talk. So you can just GG, Red, you're the best. That's my favorite, of course. XOXO, it's a wonderful time. And apparently they seem to be working again because everybody is doing them. So if you do it, you'll see little fist bumps come up. There's a wonderful time. So if you just touch them, if some reason they're not working for you, if you touch them and you see where they're green or blue or pink or whatever, you can just touch them and then they'll do little things on your end. So that's the only reason we do them. However, I do tell you guys over and over, do not just GG, because Facebook will put you in. Okay. Yep, and I was just going to measure that for you too. Facebook will put you in comment prison. It's not Jillian. So this is, and that is Pam Wilson. And on the first of every month, I pick 4 winners for Happy Mail. And every Monday, I pick 4 winners for who sprinkle. Why did I put 4 there? Who sprinkle and spread. So if you sprinkle or spread, let me know. The only reason I ask is because at the end of the night, Facebook only shows me X amount of people that have done that. And I want to make sure. Yeah, I put you down. Yeah. See? Don't be judging the handwriting. As long as I can read it, that's what's important. Thank you, Barbara. So Facebook only shows me X amount of people that sprinkle. It'll say 40 people, but it'll only show me 20. So I don't care if you sprinkle publicly or privately, and I'm not checking up on you. I mean, we're not winning Mercedes around here or Lamborghinis, okay? So this is an 8 by 5.5-ish, roughly, just to let you know. So yeah, if you're interested in just a decal, you're more than welcome to just purchase just that. Like I said, it will come weeded. It will come on a transfer tape. That sticky stuff that I just had. This is sorry about all the transfer tape. Okay, it'll come on that, and all you have to do is pull it off of there, put it down, take your transfer tape off. Okay, so now we're gonna put a flower on here. Watch out, Sydney, move. Sydney, move. Oh my gosh, fighting with her. Hold on, let's get the flowers. All right, what color flower do you guys think we should put on here? Should we stick we got reddish. We got choices. I'm tired of using the sunflowers. I mean, I love sunflowers, but I'm tired of using them. We got a purplish. We got a peachish. No flower, an animal. I don't have an animal. There's 3 animals on there already. I don't have an animal. Oh, we got this color. The purplish. With the GGs and the rads, is that what you're talking about, crafting and creations with Virginia? In Virginia? That's what I was just talking about. It is for the buzzer gift away. If you click on them, fun things happen on your end. If you're on a, you think the purple? Angie says, yeah, I don't, you think the sunflower. You like the red one, this one? I didn't see Karen. Karen leaving? So yeah, so that's what I was just talking about with the, you think the peach. If I can grab the peach. A darker red. Now the only dark, wait a minute, let's see. Oh, I have a smaller one. It's going to be smaller though. It's littler. Lulu's saying yes to the red. So what do you guys think? The littler red? I can fix this poor little flower though. We got red or we have purple. Let's break it down. Red, purple, or peach? Red, purple, or peach? I have a dog, I swear. If I wouldn't know any better, I think she would died under here. She don't move. Red, 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 red. Gail says GG. That's pink. Melissa says all three. Then it hides the raffia. Wait a minute. I see where you're going. All right, let's do the red. And now we have a pretty red flower. You guys don't know that trick? I know where you were going with that, Melissa. You can't fool me. So there you go. Yep, they're fun things that happen. Like I said, the reason why we use them is for the buzzer giveaway. I don't ever force, the only way you can get into the buzzer giveaway is by either being new, it's your birthday, or, and it doesn't have to be your birthday exactly, it has to be your birthday month, or being the person up at the top when the buzzer goes off. So if you're one of those three, and you can get multiple entries in per day, per week, it goes off the entire time that I am live, then, you get in. But I don't ever make anybody, force anybody, or all of that good stuff. So, it's just my way of saying, hey, you can do this instead of talking, and you feel more comfortable, or, you don't have anything to say. I mean, I always say there's only so many ways that you can say, Connie, that project's so nice. Connie, I really like how that looks. Connie, that really looks good. I understand. So we just do it as fun. We've always done it on this page. It's been something that's been fun to do, and a lot of other pages don't like it, and I'm fine with that. We do here, other people do other places. You are the best too, Gail. But I'm happy to see that they're working for everybody, because the longest time we were just throwing them and they really weren't doing anything. All right, so now let's just fix our little stuff up a little bit. And that's what I like about, here we go. And we have our little farmhouse sign that says life is better on the farm. I think it's cute. What you guys think? Something simple, something little. And if you are interested in... Cool! Awesome! Way to go! I think it's just a cute little sign. And again, it's got a little hanger. The hole's already there. But if you wanted a different hanger on it so you didn't have to hang it through the loop, you can just put a little hanger on the back. And the back is all gray. I have a big thing about finishing backs of things, so, you know, we will do the backs. So we also did this. We got one last buzzer for the evening, so, you know, I like to show everything over again. We did do this. We painted this up yesterday, but we did finish it up tonight, and I think it turned out so stinking cute. I really like this one. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about that, but I do like that so much. And I'm not a chicken person. I am chicken, but I'm not chicken. Ooh, hey, you wrote or wore? She just wrote it. Pam, what? What, this one or this one? You gotta let me know, Pam, what you're talking about. So guys, if you do see anything that I do and you're interested, just let me know. First come, first serve kind of thing. If not, you know, I usually do like auctions when nothing's set in stone. You know, I do them here and there, and we'll see where we go. Connie, can the dog on a tumbler... Can the dog go on a tumbler instead of a shirt? Which dog? Cause I can do anything. I can do anything. Isn't that a song too? See you tomorrow. Thank you, Emily. Yes, I will be here at 8:30. I promise you. I promise. If you guys are interested in tumblers, like I said, we can discuss all designs. I've got a bunch. I have the welcome, please. Okay, awesome. Thank you. See you tomorrow. And the sarcastic sayings ones are on sale for $18. That's not what the normal prices are. So every once in a while I throw sales in there on different things, and we just had one for Father's Day, and now we're having one for the tumblers for the sarcastic saying ones. So if you're interested in those, go join my group. The link is in the description above. It's Tumblers to Treasures. Now I also do shirts. I also do tote bags and things like that, but I started out with tumblers, so I'm leaving it as Tumblers to Treasures. I'm not changing the group name. We're keeping it the same, but you're going to see an additional things headed that way. I'm really enjoying this little shirt making thing, and nope, no using code. Just because that's all there is a sarcastic one. So if you order sarcastic ones, can you see it again? I was like, ooh, that was hanging down. I think this turned out so cute. I absolutely love the colors in it. I think it is so cute. All right, Carolyn Barnes. You are our last one in for the night. Oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock already. Whew. All right, so you guys, I hope you will. It's mine. Mine. Y'all crack me up. So, yes, if you guys, links are above. If you're not part of my Crafty Thoughts and Treasures Crafty Friends group, links above. I'd love you to be there too. You can post your work over there, as well as watch live videos over there, all that stuff. Well, not live, but I mean, they are live, but they're replays too. Tomorrow at noon. So remember, we will see you guys tomorrow at 8:30. I do want to say, remember, thoughts become things and things become treasures. You guys have an amazing night. Have an awesome tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you all, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys. Maybe.